shit stuff away. Actually, put this on the side for okay. I'll put that right there for now. And then let's go put this up here. Alright. Now I put this over here. And I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, so let's go ahead and get started. 3, 2, 1. Alright, everybody, welcome to episode number 3 of NASCAR Heat Race Hub. I am your host today, Justin Oros, and today we're here with one of my good friends, originally, but we're back as friends again, and it's Racing Greens, also known as Dizzy. And we got a lot to talk about today, because we had a lot of stuff go down at Eldora in Texas in the Southwest Truck Series, and then we got a lot of shenanigans to talk about the Pocono race in FCS, the Atlanta race in STP, and then actually Apple PC2 was actually at Texas though, so I already won that. So let's actually go and get started. So let's actually start off with the race with STP, the Peak Anti-Freeze 300 at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and we actually got ourselves a new first-time winner this season, and that is TTV Kluka Rules. And I've actually never heard that name in such a long time, and I've seen a lot of success of what he's done this season, and he actually managed to get his first win, not only beating Caleb though, but he managed to beat the league owner himself, GU. So, in my case, I feel like Kluka is actually probably going to be a championship contending car next season if he actually does plan to go full time next season. So Dizzy, let's have your opinion about this. What do you think of Kluka? Do you think he's actually going to be a championship contending car for next season? Because even though with his one win in Atlanta, though, do you think he's actually going to be a championship contending car for next season if he does plan to go?
I do race with him in one other league, and I know he has some speed for sure. But no offense to any of the people of Snap-on, but knowing the people in there, especially after GU leaves, he's probably a championship contender, yeah.
Now, for actually bringing up that topic, actually, with GU actually leaving after the end of the season 7, after the Fastenal race, the last ever Fastenal race of the season, or the Fastenal Cup Series race, he's actually going to be completely retired from PlayStation 4 racing, and he's going to shift over to Xbox, though. So, and with Dave actually taking over the control for next season, he's actually putting in a lot of new efforts for next season. And now, we got to talk about GU, because he's been on a struggle lately with STP. And he's been having some ups and downs lately, and he only got that third place finish at Atlanta, like I said, by getting beaten by Gunner, but Kluka as well. So, do you think that there's a possibility that GU will not win the STP title, even though he's going to try to go mainly for Fastenal, though?
I think he has...
Because season or season 5. Actually, I think it was last season though. But we saw Justin Oros in the number 54 for Nico Motorsports, and he actually managed to get his first snap-on win in Kansas. So, I feel like whenever we get new drivers in snap-on, it feels like they always have a good shot of actually winning. So, do you think, like, even if we actually do get new drivers in snap-on, though, do you think they're actually going to try to win in the first season, though? Or maybe first ever start?
Well, yeah, but it depends on the people we get and the people we have in that race. Like, if we have, like, me, Don, you, not Turbo anymore, but
Points to the good on the STP side.
I would say it was kind of crazy. I will say.
I mean, I would say so myself, too.
The reason being is because, of course, it was the Cup Series, and okay, so we did it like we did practice races, so we got that out of the way. So 2 guys were battling for lead. It was like 19 laps. We just did like a 19-lap race with no cautions, and so it was 19 laps in the fuel. So we get into the closing laps of the race. Someone has saying, "Oh, my tires are about to expire, and I'm almost out of gas." Well, good thing enough for me. I actually saved enough. Well, not really saved, but I didn't. My tire light never came on, but I kept my tires going, and I think I was low on fuel, but I made that son of a gun work. But it was a good time with those boys.
Yeah, so we already have GU locked up for a spot in the Final Four for the Cup side, and then we already got Mac and GU already locked up for the Final Four spot in Apple PC2. But I haven't seen any Cup, or I haven't seen any STP update for any STP or FCS update for the points on that.
Because they're gonna be posted this week. Like maybe the Xfinity will be on Thursday, and the Cup will be on Friday. So.
Okay. So now let's actually go and switch gears actually and head over to the Southwest Truck Series now, because we got a lot to talk about on that one.
And I will tell you this.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you got that right. We had some. Let's say Justin, get the crying towel ready because
yes,
we had some issues at Texas, did we not?
Oh yes, we did. We had a lot of issues at TMS. last week. So we're actually going to go ahead and get out the Jimmy Awards out here for tonight. And the first award of the night goes to Justin Oros for getting the win in Texas in his home race. That was a very impressive driving by that 51 because he had a charging 21 of Gamer Boy behind him, and he was really pushing the pedal to the metal in that 51 Cessna Beechcraft Toyota Tundra. And third win of the season, all 3 at mile-and-a-half tracks. And I'm impressed about what he's done because he had a lot of practice laps in the simulator a few days ago before that Texas race, and he completely crushed it. And I'm like, completely crushed it. But we can't get through today without. Oh, we gotta get the clientele out here. It goes to Joey and Looney. It goes to Joey and Looney because they just want to.
Well, think about it. We saw them have issues on the track before. You saw them having issues, and they never stopped. They never stopped arguing. And the admin told them, you better take it to post race. They got called to the NASCAR Hall after that. So I mean, no one told us how that went.
Because they never told us about what's going on the track. Oh my god!
Justin, we're going to Talladega this week, so there shouldn't be any more issues with that.
But Looney actually gave Joey some advice last week at Texas Motor Speedway after the truck race. Take a listen. If Joey continues to actually keep racing me like that, and so I went and told him, and if he's gonna actually go ahead and keep racing me like that, then I'm gonna go and slip up and wreck him. Holy cow, Joey, you better be careful. He might slip up and crash, because whenever you think about him, just think about whenever he's on the track when he's not even trying to crash. Oh, actually, I need to get that video. I actually need to get the video up real quick.
Would there be a conspiracy? Would be a 2011 Texas Fall race right there? You would say in the truck series?
I mean, I'd say. Let me see. Hold on. When he's not even trying to crash. Where is it? Oh, here we go.
Because look at what happens when he's not even trying to crash. He's doing his best Stephen Wallace suppression here, all by himself, into the wall. He's hit everything but the pace car, because he's never up front near it. Bam, crash, slam, thanks, Daddy. Hey, and who can forget his greatest hit?
Wait, is it the winning at Daytona? So...
Fine. Wait a second. The sand barrel's in Dover. But if you ask him, he thinks he's doing just fine. Thank you. So Eric, beware.
So Looney, Joey, beware. He might slip up and crash.
Well, I think, going into Talladega this week, we're going to see a lot of tandem drafting, and, who knows, someone may get hooked on the last lap, bud.
But you know what? We need to get another second clientele out here. It goes to Dave! It goes to Dave 3 weeks in a row for the clientele! Oh my god, Dave! You just can't get the strategy right, can you? Because you are never up front, and you always run out of fuel with 5 laps to go!
Well, Justin, what track was that at? If you're talking about from from C Cups, I can understand because now, see, people don't know how to race in C Cups. I'm sorry
because he's not even trying to save fuel.
Well, he can actually, I feel like he can save it if we're going to Richmond. I know we've talked, he says Richmond is going to be not really a heartbreaker, but going to be a hell race because that's a short track, and no one loves short tracks.
Yes, we all know we love short tracks, and not only Snap-on and Southwest Trucks, but we like them in C Cup as well because it's always tempers flaring. But we talked about this before because we're going from mile-and-a-half racing because a few weeks ago we went from Eldora Racing to dirt racing, and then we went to mile and a half racing, and then now we go to Talladega for single car qualifying. So what do we think of that going into Friday?
Honestly, that's kind of a cringy idea, but hey, you know, the single car qualifying, I mean, you got, if you're going to work with someone, you got to work with someone during the race and during qualifying.
Yes.
All you got to do. Plain and freaking simple.
Now, we have to talk about this a lot of times, but we need to talk about Grigga.
Oh, boy.
And he has not won a race since Phoenix of last season. And then the race before, he won at the Season 4 opening race at Talladega, which was, let's see. It was, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. 59 races ago. 59 races ago. Grigga won the season opener race in Season 4 at Talladega, which was the Alabama 500. Now, we have to talk about him that season because it's Season 5 of the HendrickCars.com 250 at Talladega. That was the playoff race in Season 5. He got pretty upset about, because there was a bit of a rival history between not only Grigga, the man himself, but there was also a bit of altercations between Dizzy as well. And we're going to go ahead and play the clip of that, about what went down at that race. Take a listen. Well, actually, I got to get it here in just a second. So we're going to play the last 5 laps of that race and see what happened. Roll the clip, please.
Okay, no more cautions.
Roll the clip, please.
Miss your one in this. Miss your one in this. I'm coming. Miss your one in this.
I can't.
I'm coming, Miss. Miss your one in this. You're winning this, Miss. Come here. Miss your one in this. Miss your one in this.
I can't do anything because Nick's down there. Once we have the one to go, there's no more yellows. No more manual yellows, excuse me.
I want you to get down.
It's 3 though. It's 3 to go and there's no more manual.
Miss, I want you to
Yeah,
get
3,
down.
my bad. Yeah, 3, my bad.
No, wasn't it 4? Wasn't it 4?
No, it's 3. It's 3 to go for no more yellows, my bad.
It's 4 to go last Talladega race.
No.
It was four at Las Vegas. That's why I
Yeah, so it is 4. Okay, no more cautions.
Go, Moose. Go, Moose. Go.
Dizzy, try not to screw anybody, okay?
No, I'm not going to screw anyone. I'm just going to push Miss the whole time. All right.
Okay, I'm listening. The 20's gonna play a factor. The 20 should have to back off.
This is like Gatorade Duel 2 in 2012.
I'm like Denny Hamlin.
We're coming for you though. He should have to back off. He's a lap car. He should have to back off now.
And this is where the altercation starts between the 20 and the 53. So let's take a look and see what they said, because Grigga was not happy about what Dizzy did during that race.
He should have to back off now. We're coming for you.
Alright, stop.
No, I'm Denny Hamlin. I can do what I want. I'm a lap car.
There's 3 to go in the race.
I don't care, you have to race. Oh my god, Dizzy.
No, I'm literally a lap car. I'm like Denny Hamlin. I'm better. Shut up. Or you can try to wreck me. That's even. That makes it even.
Okay, we need to actually talk about this, because I know this was like back in Season 5 of last season, but we need to talk about this. Because we've had a lot of altercations during that race, and a lot of people were not happy about that race, because they said that Dizzy should have got a penalty for that, because he was 2 laps down and should not help Moose to the win. And he actually did get a 10-point penalty for that at 30 minutes after the race, which we found out soon after the race. Now, we actually do need to talk about it, because that was actually a rule before Dizzy actually tried to break the rules during that race. Because if you are a lap down, you can actually fight for that lap back, but if you are 2 laps down, you are not allowed to help the driver, or like you can't help the lead lap cars actually win the race, which Dizzy did break the rule at the time. So why am I bringing this up, you may ask? Well, it's because Dizzy broke the rules. And besides, you cannot help the lead lap cars, and you cannot actually help someone win if you are 2 laps down. If you're 1 lap down, I can understand that, but if you're 2, you cannot do that. So we need to actually get the cigar war out. Cigar award to Griga, because he followed the rules. He tried to explain it to the league owner at the time, but Dizzy kept interrupting him. So I'm going to debut the Lucky Stripe Cigar Award for Griga, because he was following the rules, and he was doing what is right. Because the last time he raced at Talladega, he won. Well, not really, though, because I think it was Josh that actually won that, I think. Let me see. I think that was right. Let me see. So the last time we were at Talladega, that was actually Gunner who won. But when we went to Talladega in the playoffs, Moose won the race. And that was kind of an undeserved win for Moose, though, because Dizzy was actually helping him win. Not only he almost tried to wreck the 48 and the 53 combined, but it was still good enough for Moose to actually get his first win in Southwest Cup, which I'm proud about. So now let's actually talk about what happened during the Texas race on Sunday. So let's take a look and see. I'm gonna get to the YouTube channel real quick. So let's take a look at it.
No, never mind. I thought it was next.
I didn't realize I still had my stream going at the time, so let's take a look at 3 laps to go.
Loser. Justin, you took me out. Justin, you took me out.
Yeah, no crap, and the Craig is wild.
Oh, you. Oh, I'm starting to get loose. Oh, no.
That's why I'm. That's why
With a noob.
Give him a penalty. He's trying to use my
No
goal.
crap.
I'm gonna talk to you both after the race.
He's
gonna get signed for the race lead. To the lead with 2 to go. With 2 to go. 2 to go. 2 to go here in Texas.
What are you? Oh my freaking god! There you go.
Just let me go. Just let me go.
Coming to the white flag this time by.
Kyle Busch coming to the white flag.
I want to win in my hometown so bad. I'm getting loose.
I want to win Talladega next week.
Don't wrap it.
White flag, 1 to go.
1 lap to go.
Oh, I'm trying so hard to win. I'm trying so hard to win. No! No! Get him, boy! Why?
Let's go! I got the no justice about the win!
That was so close.
Justin is coming on 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Kyle Busch.
Come on.
I don't know who the one was actually booing after the 51 won at Texas, though, but I think that had to be Joey, so.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually did get a penalty for that after the race, for booing. Because you're not allowed to do any extreme celebration or extreme booing after someone wins the race. That is actually a rule now in the league. So, let me see here. Where's a piece of tape? I thought I had a piece of tape somewhere. Oh well. Well, so another Striped Cigar Award to Justin, because he won in his hometown track, and he managed to pull up the upset and actually win. So, now let's actually talk about Talladega this Friday. Well, we're bringing this back up again because we need to talk about Nick. So, I've seen him improved at the Super Speedway tracks a lot this season, and he has surprised me a lot during that Super Speedway race, because the last time we were on a Super Speedway track, he won, and that was the season opener for the Truck Series at Daytona when Dave ran out of fuel, which he still got a cry down for that, which he still did. But nonetheless, we need to talk about him, because he seems to actually have a lot of success on the Super Speedway track, because whenever I look at his previous finishes, the last 5 Talladega finishes, or the last 5 super speedway races that we had, and that was. Let's take a look at it. So, if I can find it, he got P4 from the last Cup race we had at a super speedway, and that was the HendrickCars.com 250 at Talladega, and then we had the Coca-Cola Zero Sugar 200 at Daytona, and he got 6th out of that. And whenever we went to Talladega again for the Camping World RV Sales 500, which was the regular season race at Talladega, he actually did not race. Or actually, he finished 11th, though. So the last 3 super speedway races we had, he actually finished inside the top 10. 2 of those actually being inside the top 5. So, now that I think about him, he seems to be actually very successful on these super speedway tracks, because this is basically his only shot to win. And by minus the Las Vegas race that he had in season 5, which was his first and only Cup win that he had so far this season. Well, in his career though. And then he backed it up in the Truck Series and kicked it off with the season opener at Daytona of the O'Reilly Auto Parts 250. So since we're heading to Talladega, I feel like he's actually going to have a lot more success in the super speedways, because for one reason, he seems to be the best guy whenever it comes to drafting with someone else. And whenever I see him so good, he actually was a little bit aggressive during the HendrickCars.com 250 race in the playoffs of the last season for the Cup Series. So now I look at him, and he says that I can actually win this and become a super speedway contender. And he did not disappoint that at Daytona this season. So when I look at him at Talladega, he seems to be one of the best guys, or one of the guys that seems to be a contender for the win on Friday, if he does plan to race. So my final thoughts on Nick, he will actually be a super speedway contender once we come down to the closing part of the season. Because we're already at race number 10, and I can see him improve for the bigger tracks like Auto Club or Michigan. So, whenever we head to Talladega, he's going to be a contender. But now we got to talk about Justin. Justin, he's already got 3 wins locked up already this season. And that was Atlanta, which was the first win of his career. So let me go ahead and bring that up real quick. If I can find my Solid 42 Fan YouTube channel. So, that was the 500. Whoops. So, he won the AirTran Airways 200 at Atlanta.
Got my time warning, but that doesn't matter. I am going to win the AirTran Airways 100 here in Atlanta.
Fantastic job, man.
Did he say nice such until I'm going to wipe down in 4th?
He would probably have quit.
Then Charlotte.
Please make it, please.
Can Bill catch up?
Off of turns 3 and 4. Second win of the season here at Charlotte. Let's fucking go!
Great job, driver.
And then Texas.
That was so close.
Justin is
Coming on 3 and 4. 3 and 4.
Kyle Busch.
Come on.
Second time someone has
3 mile and a half.
And Nick was actually right about that after the Texas race. That was actually the second ever time that someone has actually won in their hometown race. We actually need to take out that Apple PC2 race, actually, before I even noticed it. So So as we head to Talladega, who do you think your picks are if they actually do plan to race? Nick, we'll start with you.
Yeah, myself.
Well, you gotta pretend it's not you though. Like, just say, I think Nick's gonna be a contender.
I don't know. There's possibilities if Dave does show up. Hopefully, that win will finally come to him, or it's probably going to be that the 40. But I say that 59 and 40. So I say that's the possibilities.
Yeah, and I feel like if they actually do find a race, I think Dizzy and Grigga would actually probably be two contenders for that race. But they could still probably bring that up from they could probably still bring up that race from last season in the Cup Series, which they'll probably still fight about it after the race on Friday. So let's actually go and take a look at the schedule for this week as we'll wind things down for today's show. So we got the next race for the STP series, which is at, what is it, Michigan?
No, STP. Let me look really quick. Give me a sec. Let me go to.
I don't even know where they're at. Where that's supposed to be. I'm not 100% sure.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
I think. Let me look in the Discord chat. That's probably where it's at.
I got it. I've already got it right here in front of me. So STP is Xfinity. So it is Charlotte this week for Xfinity, and then we head to Richmond for.
Yeah, he actually had it in the He actually had it in the chat though. But so we have the Championship 4 race at Monza for the Apple PC2 series, and then for STP we have the Pepsi 300 at Charlotte, which is on Thursday, and then also on Thursday is the Rowdy Energy single car qualifying, or actually it's the damn it, what is it? The oh my god, what the hell? Excuse me. So we have the HendrickCars.com qualifying day on Thursday for the Southwest Truck Series, and that is going to be at 7 p.m. Or actually, no, we can't do that since it's going to be around snap-on time. Damn it. So we'll have the HendrickCars.com qualifying run after snap-on. Or actually, that's probably that's probably not gonna happen. So, that actually might be tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. I don't know, but we'll probably, the chat will probably know about it when I get it updated. So, because Justin has to evolve around his work schedule though, because every time it's usually at like 5:15 and all that. So, So the Rowdy Energy qualifying day will be either tomorrow at 7 or ouch! A flag flicked me in my eye. Or it will either be Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So, we'll see how qualifying is, because Justin's won the last 2 qualifying sessions that we had, and that's 4 points gained on that championship, though. And if Mac does not race, or actually if he actually does try to get points, though, it's going to be probably within like maybe 20 points or 15 points whenever we finish the Talladega race, if Justin actually does win. Because that's 25 points that you're dealing with for that win, though. And then on Friday, for the Fastenal Cup Series, we have the Chevy Auto Parts 400 at Richmond, and then it's the Hertz 250 at Talladega for the Southwest Truck Series, and that is going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern. Actually, it's 8:30 p.m. Eastern, excuse me, for the Hertz 250 at Talladega. And Saturday and Sunday we are off, and then Monday it's the Apple PC2 will actually be done by then. And then next Thursday it'll be the Championship 4 race at Michigan for the Chrysler 200, And then it's the FCS Season 7 finale, the Dodge 450 at Michigan. What the hell? What the hell's what's going on? That's probably nothing, but and then we go over to the NASCAR Southwest Cup or NASCAR Southwest Truck Series race at Martinsville. And that is the Xfinity 250 at Martinsville, and there's a possibility we might have the choose cone in effect for that race for that Martinsville race next week. But if we do have any other information about that Martinsville race, then the Southwest Cup Series officials the Southwest Racing Series officials will let y'all know. So to wrap things up, we're gonna go and thank some of our sponsors for the Southwest Truck Series, or the Southwest Racing League actually. And we got to go ahead and thank our main sponsor, Southwest Airlines. Book your low fare now at southwest.com for only $49 for your first trip. Actually, I need to take a look at that again because I'm not good at ad promotions. So, whoops. Come on. Whoops. God damn it, come on. I hate it when apps do not work with me. Come on. Come on. Internet's just not working today. For my electronics though, but
I will say one sponsor you should consider is, if anyone is watching, download Venue Radio on your Google and Apple Play Store.
yes.
My good buddy Bill does his talk radio shows at...
Yeah. So, Nick, are you still there? I think his mic just cut out, but so we're gonna go ahead and thank our Southwest Airlines sponsor, Sail Fares with no hidden fees ever. A one-way as low as $49 for your trip, and that is a September travel coming up in just a few weeks. You can earn 40,000 points plus earn three times the points per $1 spent on dining purchase for 12 months, which is a 3,000 anniversary points every year. Two times the points on the Southwest on Southwest purchases, and 1 times points on all other purchases. Your rapid reward points will never expire. And for early bird check-in, automatic check-in before traditional 24-hour check-in range from $15 to $25 for one way per passenger. And our heart is growing, and we are introducing new destinations for you. And then we got to thank our other sponsor of this one, iK9 Service Dog, or iK9.com. If you want to actually have a good service dog to actually fight against robberies, criminals, or bad guys, you can go to ik9.com and take a look at our fleet of dogs, and actually see who is actually good enough for actually IK9 service dogs as a police dog or anywhere else. And now we gotta thank two other sponsors actually: Dr. Pepper, the official beverage of the Southwest Cup Series, and Rowdy Energy, the official energy drink of the Southwest Cup Series. And for everyone here in the Southwest Racing League, we are so thrilled that we are past the 100 race mark, and hopefully we can get to 150 and then 200 and then 250 and then 300 and hopefully get to 500 Southwest Cup Series races in the near future, which we're probably going to be there at like season 12 or season 14 probably. So but I just want to thank everybody for actually being here tonight, and we will see you guys next Tuesday for episode number 4 of NASCAR Heat Race Hub, and we will break down all the action from Charlotte and Richmond, and then we will break down all the action from the Talladega race on Friday. So thank you everybody for joining, and we will see you guys on Thursday, or we'll see you guys on Thursday and Friday for the Snap-on and Southwest, and then we will see you guys on Tuesday for episode number 4 of NASCAR Heat Race Hub. For everybody here in the studio, I'm Justin Norris, and that is Nick Inslee, and Racing Greens. I'm Justin Orris. We'll see you guys next week for episode number 4. Take care, guys.